Hey there. Today, I want to talk about an illusion that reigns supreme when it comes to a lot of prosperity, abundance, wealth creating works. If it's not a complete illusion, it's definitely a misguided belief. Now, if you're an aficionado of things like the law of attraction and visualizations and affirmations, I just want to let you know that this might pop your bubble just a little bit. So it was inspired by a comment on one of my recent videos from a viewer. And this person said something that I've heard many people say over the past 27 plus years. It's like, oh, I just got to get my mindset ready. If I could just change the way I think, if I could create that abundance mindset, then my business would succeed. Then I'd get out of debt. Then I'd be able to make more money. Then I'd have more money saved. And so all of the effort, all of the attention is placed on our thinking and trying to think positively and think about abundance and shift our focus. And we plunge for old scarcity beliefs we have, and we create new ones. We use our brain to think this way and think this way to override the old way of thinking. There's a lot of emphasis in abundance and prosperity work on this mindset piece and on changing our thinking and our focus, thinking that that's what's needed. Like that's what's going to turn your life around or turn your bank account around. Now, to be clear, this is an important part of what's needed. It's an important part of the process. But the misguided belief that I see all the time about it, and I would dare call it an illusion, is that this is the answer. This is the thing. And almost like magically, if I can just focus on the positive and if I can just visualize, the life I want or the results I want, if I could just create an abundant enough mindset, like magic, my life is going to work. It doesn't work that way. And so I know people, and I've fallen guilty of this myself some, who have spent hundreds and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars trying to do their personal growth work, trying to change the way they think, trying to override old beliefs and all of that, only to be disappointed because all of this personal growth work hasn't changed what's going on in their bank account one iota. So if you're an aficionado of the law of attraction, if you're familiar with the law of attraction, if you've been trying to follow the law of attraction and only think positive things and don't think about scarcity and all of that, please note that the word attraction by its very nature includes the word action. And action does not only happen at this level. You want to change your relationship with money. You want to make more money. You want to get out of debt. You want to have more money in savings. You want to increase your income. I don't care what it is you want to do. You will have to take action. In truth, it's the action. It's the learning new behaviors. It's developing the skills. It's the let me look at my bank account. Let me look at how much debt I have. Let me actually deal with the reality of my life and my money. Like get in and roll up your sleeves and get your fingers dirty. That's what's going to bring up the real beliefs, the real scarcity thinking that you're not even aware of probably that needs to be addressed. Yes, using our mind, but also incorporating our emotions, our body, our experience. My coach, Pat, once called me on this same thing using a little metaphor that I have since passed on to a lot of my clients. She said, Teresa, if you wanted to play the piano, could you watch a bunch of movies teaching you how to play the piano? Could you watch a bunch of pianists? Could you think I'm a great piano player affirmation? Could you read books about playing the piano and know exactly how the fingers need to go and how to read notes and even what the keyboard is? Could you do all of those things like studying and learning and thinking about and visualizing playing the piano and know how to play the piano? To which I said reluctantly, no. Because to really learn how to play the piano, I would have to put my butt on the bench and my fingers on the keyboard. And that's what oftentimes when we're trying to think our way into abundance, we want to avoid. That experiential learning when it's like my finger isn't doing what my head wants it to do. And when I hit the wrong notes and I feel awkward and I feel inadequate and I feel stupid and I start to wonder if I'll ever be able to play the piano, that's where the real transformation happens. That's where the real learning happens. That's where the real rewiring of our mindset happens in experience. This is one of the reasons why I love to use money as the catalyst for growth and healing, because money, you got to get your hands on it. You got to get into it. You got to look in that external mirror that it provides and see what it's wanting you to heal, to feel, to deal with, to transform. Not just here, but here. I love the law of attraction. There's so much truth to the law of attraction. But remember, my friend, there is no attraction without action. And action is experiential. It's whole body. It requires you to do more than think your way into a new relationship with money, into an experience of abundance. It means you have to experience your way into it. So you want to start putting your butt on the bench and your fingers on the keyboard. You want to start literally getting your hands dirty, creating a foundation for abundance, the basic skills that you need to learn and integrate into your life that is going to, at the same time, shift the way you think. Then two options. First and foremost, consider joining me for the Foundations for Abundance class that I offer. Link is in the show notes or in the content. If you want to have private lessons and really get into learning your piano lesson and getting to be really good, then schedule a discovery session with me and let's see what we can do to give you the experiences you need to permanently change your mindset. So you, my friend, can live the unique life you were created of joy and peace and fulfillment of wealth and well-being and contribution with all the resources you need, including money, so you can live your life in abundance.